Hello and welcome to Songs of One Breath. Lovely to see you after such a long time. I began with a telling of the creation story of the Maori people of New Zealand. And there's something very special about the way that it describes how everything became very compressed, almost like coming into a black hole, until inevitably it had to explode outwards in light, and that explosion of light creating all of life and all of the cosmos as we know it. And there's a sense of this journey cycling through many, many points of creation. And just to take a step back in a way, I decided I wanted to bring this theme of beginnings as I relaunch Songs of One Breath after a big gap. So this is a sense of beginning again, and a reminder that we have so many opportunities to begin again in life with every breath if we choose. Each new breath in is a new beginning, a new saying yes to life, and each out breath is a way to release what no longer serves us and let go into a new possibility of starting again, starting afresh. And these teachings arise in so many traditions and contexts around the world, and it's a great reminder, because we human beings, we do hang on to things being the way that they are, and this is how it is right now. But it's also helpful to bring that spaciousness in, that sense that this is how it is right now, and also at the same time a new beginning is possible. I was really struck by the similarities between the Maori creation story And that comes at the beginning of the book of Genesis in the Hebrew language, in the tradition of the Jewish and the Christian peoples, sacred book to both of those. And we say, Bereshit, Bara Elohim, et Hashemayim vet haaretz. In the beginning, in beginningness, every beginning time. Elohim, the one who is many. Unity and diversity. Creates both heaven and earth, the worlds of light, sound, vibration, and the worlds of form and particle. The communities and the individuals. So many things for us to learn in looking at this phrase in a new way. So many stories we received about what it meant, about heaven and earth as separate places, instead of being realities that interweave and intermingle. In every breath we are included in the world of light and the world of form. Light as a wave and light as a particle. The vibrating part of us and the fixed part of us. And the possibility of connecting with this creative force, this creative power, again with every breath of our existence. So I'm going to draw on the teachings of Neil Douglas Klotz, who's worked on these translations. And the way that he points to layers of meanings in these words. We begin with Bereshit, Bereshit, this word that was translated in the beginning. The creation of the universe unfolded itself in the beginningness, in the time before time begins, in the rest before movement begins, in the space where nothing but Elohim is, was, and will be. It all unfolds and moves like the wings of a bird taking flight, like a spark turning to flame, spreading to fire in all directions. From this center, everything travels towards its purpose, somehow moving together, and yet each with its own kernel of destiny, known only to the Holy One. Bereshit. In the beginningness, Bereshit, in the time before time begins, in the rest before movement begins, in the space where nothing but Elohim is, was, and will be. It all unfolds and moves like the wings of a bird taking flight, like a spark turning to flame, spreading to fire in all directions. From this center, everything travels towards its purpose, somehow moving together, and yet each with its own kernel of destiny, known only to the Holy One. Bereshit. Bereshit bara Elohim. Bara, this beautiful word of creation. I often like to mention that ancient Hebrew word of power, familiar to many through children's birthday parties. Abra kedabra, abracadabra. As I speak, so I create. Elohim Berah. Bereshit Berah Elohim, one and many, single and diverse, including all, excluding none, the unity of existence, the holy one and many, is acting, creating, shaping from a center where there is yet no periphery, from an inside where there is yet no outside, from something and nothing, from a space-time where thing and no thing do not exist, where yes and no exist only in the vibration of the Holy One's name. Allah, Elohim, Elat, Allah, all of these names for the sacred unity, the Holy One, which just mean the yes and the no of existence. Bereshit Berah Elohim. In beginningness, in the time before time begins, and in this moment, the one and the many, single and diverse, including all, excluding none, is acting, creating, shaping from a center where there is yet no periphery, from an inside where there is yet no outside, from something and nothing, from a space-time where thing and no thing do not exist, where yes and no exist only in the vibration of the Holy One's name. Bereshit Berah Elohim et Hashemayim, the heaven in us vibrates through creation, rising like a volatile mixture of fire and water. The Shem, the name, the sound, the light of the Holy One vibrates. The Shem of the Holy One vibrates, name, light and atmosphere constantly, telling us, even when we deny it, that nothing is ever separate. This Shemayim extends from a center that could be anywhere to a border that may be everywhere. It is part of what is created, and at the same time part of what is doing the creating. How do we make sense of this? Bereshit Berah Elohim et Hashemayim, the heaven in us, vibrating through creation, rising like a volatile mixture of fire and water. The Shem of the Holy One, vibrating name and light and atmosphere, constantly telling us, even when we deny it, that nothing is ever separate. This Shemayim extends from a center that could be anywhere to a border that may be everywhere. It is part of what is created, and at the same time part of what is doing the creating. How do we make sense of this? Bereshit Berah Elohim et Hashemayim vet haaretz, the earth in us offers a unique gift to the rest of the cosmos, descending like fixed fire towards a definite end and purpose. We came for a reason. There is no other like us. This uniqueness reminds us of the preciousness of what we are, the opportunity of what we can be. Haaretz, the earth in us, offering a unique gift to the rest of the cosmos, descending like fixed fire towards a definite end and purpose. We came for a reason. There is no other like us. This uniqueness reminds us of the preciousness of what we are, the opportunity of what we can be. Community, individuality, wave, particle, heaven, earth, et hashemayim vet haaretz. The first outpouring of sacred reality expresses itself in these ways, in a beginningness full of mystery, present then, present now, and present in the future. Bereshit bara Elohim et hashemayim vet haaretz. 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 So breathing in Bereshit, breathing out Bereshit, connecting with this beginningness in the time before time begins, in the rest before movement begins, in the space where nothing but Elohim is, was and will be. Beginningness unfolding like the wings of a bird taking flight. Everything travelling from the centre towards its purpose, somehow moving together and yet each with its own kernel of destiny, known only to the Holy One. And you can allow your body to gently move, swaying back and forwards. Maybe just as if you were riding a camel in the great caravan of creation. As you link your breathing with this gentle movement of the body, becoming aware of how our breath is constantly moving, whether we're aware of it or not. How our bodies are full of motion, often not in our conscious awareness. The beating of the heart, the pulsing of the blood, the pulsing of all the fluids in the body, the lymph, the cerebrospinal fluid, the pulsing of the neurotransmitters in the brain, the movement of the organs. Our whole being is in motion, propelled by that one magical moment of Bereshit. So as we breathe out, we can just rock forwards, projecting our breath forwards in time, forward to the time before the beginning of the cosmos, and then breathing in as we lean back, drawing in that moment of creation into this moment. Breathing out, Bere, as you lean forwards, connecting with the time before the cosmos began. Breathing in Shit as you lean back, drawing in that beginningness into this moment, connecting this moment with that first sacred beginning. And connecting the rise and the fall of the breath the beating of the heart, the gentle swaying of your body, with the pulsation of all that is, from that great first pulsation that began all of creation. And gradually coming to rest at the beginning, feeling this unique, extravagantly creative moment of the universe. And let's turn to the Arabic language to begin in the traditional way. Bismillah, again, beginning with awareness of this great cosmic presence, this great moment of creation and unity and being. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, naming it as love. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 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 Allah, Allah, Allah. Allah, So taking one more conscious breath together, knowing that every time you breathe in and remember, it's a chance to begin again, no matter what's been happening. Bismillah, Bereshit, Tekore Tepo. Blessings and love to you all, and thanks for joining me today on Songs of One Breath.